Hello everybody, I'm Grant Fluff from Floodsters Sports Zone and welcome back to another YouTube video commentary for week 1 of the 2021 season. The reigning defending Tampa Bay Buccaneers host the Dallas Cowboys at Raymond James Stadium to begin the 102nd NFL season. Glad to have you with us, everybody. I'm Grant Fluff from Floodsters Sports Zone. Third year commentating football on the internet, and it has been an incredible journey the past 2 years. Let's keep that train rolling with the great 2021-22 season. I'll hopefully be here from now all the way up to the playoffs. So, hopefully you guys tune in weekly or whenever I can. I will certainly broadcast as many NFL games this year as possible. As they just raised the banner, we are going to get ready for kickoff in a few minutes. But before we do, I just quickly want to go after some inactive for today's game. Dallas Cowboys free safety Malik Hooker is inactive. And for the Buccaneers, Keyshawn Vaughn is inactive, and then 2 quarterbacks are inactive, both for one team apiece. Will Grier for the Cowboys and rookie Kyle Trask for the Buccaneers, but that's not going to play any major effect. What will be a major effect is Dak Prescott returning from his torn ACL, broken foot, and he's dealing with plenty of shoulder injuries. Throughout the offseason, Dak Prescott has dealt with numerous shoulder injuries. He's going to play through it tonight, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully, he can at least last quite a while. I would hate for him to get injured again this season. Again, I think Dak Prescott was the main reason why the Cowboys missed the playoffs last year, and there he is. He is ready to go in full gear. Cooper Rush will be the backup for the Cowboys tonight if anything's to happen to Prescott. He outplayed Garrett Gilbert in the preseason, and of course Kyle Trask inactive playing Gabbert. The Buccaneers backup if anything's to happen to Tom Brady. Like Jarwin, Cowboys tight end, returning from his torn ACL. He suffered that against the Rams in week 1 last year, was projected to be a top 15 in the league. Tight ends, and Dalton Schultz did a nice job replacing him, but Blake Jarwin is the Cowboys' main man. He's got to stay healthy so he can get some playing time, and because he's pretty good. I mean, I know he's had limited experience, but he is still pretty solid, so I would still expect a lot out of Blake Jarwin. If he could stay healthy, I would expect around 700 receiving yards for him this year. As for the Buccaneers, no Keyshawn Vaughn, like I mentioned, but the running back core is still stacked. Leonard Fournette, Ronald Jones, and a newly acquired running back Giovanni Bernard making his Buccaneers debut tonight, and we will see what he will do. I think he's more of a receiving back. Ronald Jones, the power back. Leonard Fournette, the elusive back in that regard. And, of course, for the Buccaneers, they have one of the most deadliest tight end combos in the league. Rob Gronkowski as the tight end 1. O.J. Howard returning from his torn ACL as the tight end 2. And Cameron Brate, taking a pay cut this offseason, is the tight end 3. And we are ready for kickoff. This is exciting. Commentate the first 2 kickoff games. The Packers and Bears in 2019. That game was boring as heck. And even last year's opener, Chiefs and Texans, that was another kind of, it wasn't low scoring, but it wasn't exactly entertaining. This one should be a good matchup. I have the Buccaneers winning by 10. I mean, like 34-24. I think would probably be a good score, 37-27, anything around there. I think would be a pretty fair score. Quickly looking at the roster. What else can I go over here? Didn't look like... Oh, I should mention, for the Cowboys, right guard Zach Martin is missing this game due to COVID-19 protocols. He tested positive and he's inactive for today. So no Cowboys all-pro right guard, unfortunately. So the Cowboys offensive line taking a big hit. Leo Collins, though, dealing with nagging injuries. He's going to play through it. Connor Williams as well. And, of course, for the Cowboys, we get to see – well, actually, for both teams, we get to see rookies on both ends of the ball. Micah Parsons for the Cowboys, and then for the Buccaneers, we have the rookie Joe Tyron Shinaka. I'm just going to call him Joe Tyron because I'm not even going to try to pronounce his last name again until I know how to pronounce it. Greg Zuerlein to kick it off. The 2021-22 season is underway with a touchback. The former Jaguar Jalen Mickens does not return, and here comes Tom Brady, turned 44 a couple weeks ago. Now a 7-time Super Bowl champion. Of course, the Buccaneers coming off their second Super Bowl in franchise history. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, they haven't won one since 1996. Yeah, it's been a while for Dallas. Brady entering into his 22nd NFL season, 300th regular season start, now an NFL record. He's the oldest player in the NFL currently, as Adam Vinatieri retired during the offseason. Gronkowski put in motion and the inside handoff to Leonard Fournette, and Fournette will power forward to the 29 before getting shut down by a couple of Cowboys, one of which being Micah Parsons, the rookie. Tom Brady coming in the season ranked as the second best quarterback, as Chris Godwin and Mike Evans and Antonio Brown, three great wide receivers, along with Scotty Miller. That's a pretty quick receiver as well, as we quickly breeze by the Buccaneers offense. Mike Evans ranked the 40th receiver in the league. Godwin 31st, Antonio Brown 18th, which is pretty crazy. Second down at 5. Godwin in motion now. 4 seconds to go on the play clock. Brady will audible. Inside handoff. Fournette with a hurdle, and Leighton Vander Esch will bring him down. 3rd and 3 coming up. Vander Esch was missing the majority of last season with a broken neck, coming back, trying to stay healthy to stay on this Cowboys team. He declined. The Cowboys actually declined his 5th-year option, which surprised many, including myself. We'll have to see how he'll play this season. And also Desmond Keynes coming over from the Falcons, making his debut as a Cowboy in the free safety position. And, of course, Trayvon Diggs, the corner, entering into his 2nd year. He's, of course, the younger brother of Stephon Diggs. Brady's first throw of the year on 3rd and 2. He's going to chalk one up for Godwin, and it's overthrown. And it's going to be 4th and 2 coming up. K's on the coverage. Brady begins the night 0 for 1, and we will see a Brad Pinion punt. As we'll take a look again here on the replay, they had Giovanni Bernardin as his first snap as a Buccaneer. In shotgun formation, Brady just escaped the pocket. Good pressure there by Dallas, something they lacked the majority of the beginning of last season. The pass rush got better near the end of the year, as Vander Esch and Jalen Smith were healthy. And here comes Bradley Pinion, former Bronco punter back in the day. And here is the punt. This one's going to land at around the 10, and it's going to keep on flying, and it lands out of bounds. Was it in the end zone? It doesn't look like it. If so, that's down at the 2-yard line. What a remarkable punt. If it didn't hit the end zone, did it's the question. That's going to bounce out at the 2, maybe the 3. What a punt. It looks like it, unless on the bounce it crosses the pylon. It doesn't. Dallas is backed up at their 2. What a punt from Bradley Pinion. And now Dak Prescott in an empty backfield, 1st and 10 for the Cowboys in his own end zone. Prescott will lob it up to a wide open Amari Cooper to the 30, brought down by the 2nd-year free safety Antoine Winfield Jr. A gain of 28, and the Cowboys get out of their own end zone in a hurry. No safety here, and a good play call there by Mike McCarthy to kind of air it out on 1st and 10. Give it to your best receiver, Levante David, not a great cover linebacker. And, Cooper's able to get wide open for the first. Now at the 30, 1st and 10 for Prescott. Here's the handoff to Ezekiel Elliott to the 34. Elliott's first carry of the year, of course, coming off a career-low season last year. Prescott, though, led the NFL through the first 5 weeks for his gruesome leg injury. He had a 68 completion percentage, 1,856 yards, which led the league, 9 touchdowns to 4 picks, and a 99.6 rating. What's up, Sean? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. Low snap, 2nd and 6. Prescott fires down the middle. There's Blake Jarwin, wrestled down to the ground by Devin White. And it's going to be 3rd and 1. White, the 30-year linebacker out of USC, getting a captaincy this season thanks to his tremendous play throughout the playoffs, especially in the New Orleans and Green Bay game. And we'll take a look again here. White, a great tackle on Blake Jarwin. Again, that's Jarwin's first catch since week 1 of last year. Again, coming off a torn ACL, is the 30-year tight end. They put Dustin Schultz in motion. Fullback dive formation. I believe the handoff goes to Elliott, though. It did, and referee, the line judge, signals first down. And yes, first down for the Cowboys. Needed a yard, got the yard. Ezekiel Elliott now 2 rushes for 6 yards. And we'll take a look again here on the replay. A little handoff. They had Tony Pollard way outside. I mean, they could have pitched it to Pollard and probably got the first down anyway. And I think that's interesting. Using a fullback dive strategy as an actual run play where you're running back. That's interesting. Put Amari Cooper in motion. And they'll hand it off to Zeke, bouncing over to the right side, loads the shoulder and goes down to the 45. Now here's Dak Prescott. Ezekiel Elliott ranked 49th out of 70 running backs. Whoa, that's kind of nuts. We all have to relax with the Ezekiel Elliott slander, all right? He's still very good. He's still a top 9 running back in the league. Like, Pro Football Focus just ranked him 40-something. Wow. That's wicked. That's humiliating for Pro Football Reference's part. As here's Dustin Schultz on the play action. He gets that bounce at the 39, brought down by Devin White. That's just my opinion. I do think Elliott's still top 10. I think you can pretty much put him anywhere between the 9th through 6th range. Most people probably put him in the 7th or 8th range. And there's Kellen Moore, the Cowboys offensive coordinator. Of course, he's a former Cowboys quarterback. And then there's a former NFL defensive back, Todd Bowles, won a Super Bowl with the Redskins back in, it was in '87 when they beat the Broncos in Super Bowl 22. Yeah, Super Bowl 22. And, of course, just winning his 2nd Super Bowl, first as a coach, as the defense coordinator with the Bucs last year. Prescott throws, and CeeDee Lamb bobbled and dropped it. And there's the 2nd-year receiver out of Oklahoma. Couldn't make the tough adjustment. And it'll be 2nd down and 10 coming up. Yeah, dang year last year. Yeah. Well, exactly. I know Zeke had a bad year, but he's still a top 9 running back in the league. I like Pro Football Focus, and I don't at the same time. That's just my little opinion on it. They fake it as Zeke. The throw is bobbled and dropped, and that is definitely on CeeDee Lamb. The first one you can kind of chuck up as an underthrow to Dak, but that one blatantly Lamb's fault. And now we'll take a look at the Bucs defense. Vita Vea ranked as the 4th best defensive tackle. That is interesting. Devin White, 62nd. Levante David, 4th. Yeah, okay. Shaq Barrett, 22nd ranked. Carlton Davis, Anthony Winfield Jr., Mike Edwards, Jamal Dean, Sean Murphy-Bunting. Sean Murphy-Bunting's really underrated. Jamal Dean basically steals all of Sean Murphy-Bunting's credit, I feel. 3rd and 10, and we got a false start on who? I have no idea. It looks like it's going to be against the Cowboys. Yep, false start, Dallas. And there's your first flag of the season. 3rd and 15 coming up. False starts on, who do they got call it on? The entire offense. Everyone but the center. I'm kidding. But 9:46 to go, and that could potentially knock him out field goal range. Oh, Dak not happy with his lineman. Oh, and I should also mention, I will be commentating this game until halftime. I unfortunately will not be commentating the full game. I forgot to mention that beforehand. Basically, every Thursday and Monday night commentary, unless I'm on school vacation, I'll have to cut off at halftime, unless otherwise. Here's Dak throwing and out of bounds. The intended man is Lamb, 4th and 15, and we got a long field goal attempt for Greg Zuerlein, if they even want to attempt it. It's 4th and 15. Obviously, don't go for it. The question is, do they kick the field goal or punt? Probably, most likely, punted here. Dak, thrown on the ground by Levante David after he threw it away. So here's Brian Anger, his first ever punt as a Cowboy, actually going up against one of two of his former teams. Of course, played on the Buccaneers 2 seasons ago before they acquired Pinion. Of course, he was drafted by the Jaguars in 2012, and this punt's not a bad one either. It's going to roll out of bounds at the 6. Pinion's punt was much better, but Anger, not a bad one either. Bucks pinned at the 6. First commercial break of the year, still scoreless, 9.5 to go, first quarter. I'm just so pumped football's back. This is exciting. This is exciting. This is very exciting. Just, soak it in. Okay. Okay. Let's take a look at these scores. Of course, the only NFL game going on right now, but we still have a lot of MLB scores to cover. The Cardinals beat the Dodgers 2-1 earlier today, and the Athletics beat the White Sox 3-1. That's a clutch. That's a good matchup for the AL wildcard spot. The Indians being the Twins 4-1, the Mets being the Marlins 2-1, the Royals being the Orioles 1-0 in the MLB version of the Tank Bowl. The Rockies and Phillies tied at 1. Bryce Harper had a home run though. Should be the National League MVP. I don't care what anyone says. Blue Jays being the Yankees 2-0 in the bottom of the 5th, and the Nationals and Braves 2-2 at the bottom of the 4th. The Yankees may drop another one, and that means the Blue Jays could pull in within 2 games of the Yankees for the second wildcard spot. Boston now has 80 wins after they beat the Rays last night, so they lock up that first wildcard spot for 1.5 games, I believe, if the Yankees were to lose tonight. As we come out of commercial break, I should also mention all 22 starters from the Super Bowl 55 squad have come back. Past Super Bowl champions to return all 22 starters. The 92 Redskins, back when they were the Redskins. I'm not saying football team there. 1977 Raiders, 76 Steelers. I can't read the rest of the caption. Redskins football team, whatever. Call them what you want. When I commentate games, I'll call them the football team. When I'm bringing up their history, I'm calling them the Redskins. Rojo gets the carry to the 11. Ronald Jones, his first carry of the year. Picked up 5, had a great regular season until Leonard Fournette exploded in the playoffs. So Fournette definitely stole some of Jones's thunder in that regard. Jones, however, the main back for the majority of the regular season. Brown and Godwin rolled out to the left, Evans and Jones to the right, Brady in an empty backfield. 7 seconds to go on the play clock. Brady takes a snap, quick throw over the middle, and it's Evans to the 20. downed on the play by Trayvon Diggs. And Quandre and Trayvon Diggs confused here. First down for the Bucs off the little slant to Evans. And we'll take a look at Micah Parsons going up against the Buccaneers left tackle, Devon Smith, who was pretty consistent throughout his career. He's a good veteran. Brady tosses this one over to Evans again, incomplete. 2nd and 10, 8:20 to go first quarter. And now Evans will walk back to the huddle. He has 1 catch on 3 targets. Second target this drive, and there's Dan Quinn, the defensive coordinator. He was acquired this offseason as well. Former head coach for the Falcons got dumped after Atlanta started the season 1-5. 4 seconds to go on the play clock. Now 3. Brady, a low snap. Picks it up, goes down the middle of Gronkowski. And how about that? Vintage Gronk in double coverage. Makes the grab for the first down. That was a dandy throw by Brady. And you're going to trust your 11-year tight end. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. Able to outmaneuver Micah Parsons, get separation. And a good tackle there from Kenzie, but a first down for Tampa Bay. Now Brady dances in the pocket, lobs one up for AB. Antonio Brown reels it in at the 31. Bucs get back-to-back amazing plays. And that offense, as expected to explode, is beginning to at least create the lava it's projected to. Brown one-on-one coverage. Yeah, that's not going to be a good day. You have Anthony Brown against Antonio Brown. That's a horrible setup there by the Cowboys. This one's caught. Brown again, and Brown brings down Brown, no pun intended, at the 26. Brown back-to-back plays, making quick work of Anthony Brown. I can't even say AB because they're both ABs as well. So stick with me. It's Brown tackling Brown. You get what I mean. Antonio Brown last season, 483 yards and 4 touchdowns on 45 receptions. He also caught a touchdown late in the second quarter in the Super Bowl. Seeing plays wearing number 11 and 7 on defense is weird. Oh, no, it is. Of course, the NFL accepted the number change, which Tom Brady isn't a fan of. I don't really care. I mean, I don't necessarily like it, but I don't hate it either. It's just a jersey number, in my opinion. Fournette to the 12. Second down coming up. Okay, yeah, it looks weird, but give it 2 or 3 years and you'll get used to it. Really, if you watch college football, you've already gotten used to it. I'm already getting used to it. I got used to it during the preseason. Plus, players would do that during the preseason anyway, so it's like... You know what? If you want to make a player happy, let him wear his college number or whatever, just make the player happy. As long as we aren't starting over wars of who's wearing what number in the locker room, it shouldn't matter. Godwin put in motion. Brady throwing to Godwin. That's the 1st and goal, brought down by Brown and Vander Esch at the 5. 1st and goal to go for Tampa Bay. Now under 6 minutes to go in the first, and the Buccaneers now ending into their 6th play of the drive. Brady, clean pocket. He's had a clean pocket basically the entire game besides the first throw. Godwin able to create nice separation, making the grab there. Brady is 5 for 6 on this drive for 81 yards. 5 for 7 in the game total. Lone incompletion was the target to Evans. Pick the inside half to Fournette. Brady tosses to Chris Godwin. That is a touchdown for the Buccaneers. Chris Godwin from 5 yards out completes the 94-yard drive, and Tampa Bay strikes first. Chris Godwin got open, able to beat out the corner and score very easily. He was put in motion from the left to the right. Gets a nice jump. makes a nice little move around Lewis and is able to score. Impressive stuff. Here is Ryan Suckup for the extra point. High snap, good hold, it's good. 7-0 Tampa Bay. Make that the 582nd regular season passing touchdown for EB12. He finds Chris Godwin. Bucks on the board first. 582-yard touchdown. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to break the news to you right now. Tom Brady, barring an injury, he is going to have over 600 passing touchdowns in his career by the end of this season. Over 600. He'll probably get that 600 mark halfway through the season. I gotta tell you one thing. Yeah, the Buccaneers looked at a sink, but that was just a 3-and-out first drive of the season. Come in, second play, bam. On the board, they go 94 yards in just over 4 minutes. Incredible. This offense is going to be tough to stop. Like, I wouldn't be shocked if the Buccaneers go like 15-2 or better. Really, I wouldn't be. I feel like there is always going to be that one or two trap games. Like, they may lose one to New Orleans, maybe. I think they play the Packers. Like, that game could go 50-50, but, like, you know, they play the Patriots in a few weeks. Yeah. So, I'm kind of – my original plan for Sunday's broadcast was to commentate the Colts and the Seahawks, but that was my original plan. However, a certain quarterback by the name of Mac Jones is making his NFL debut. So now I want to do the Patriots and the Dolphins. All I'm going to say is I will be advertised, whatever game I'm commentating Sunday, it will be advertised on my Instagram. So go check it out regardless. I mean, Packers Saints is another one I would like to do. I mean, I would rather probably do Patriots and Dolphins, but Saints and Packers will be a great game. Cardinals, Titans, Bills, Steelers, Chargers football team. Got a lot of good games on. And of course, next Monday, I'll probably be on for Ravens and Raiders if I can. Next Thursday will be Giants football team. Again, I'm pretty much going to try to commentate all the primetime games if I can. As for next Sunday, I know I'm getting way too ahead of myself. But for next Sunday, I'm probably going to end up commentating the Jaguars and Broncos. I am a Jaguar fan. I don't want to commentate Jaguars-Texans week 1, to be honest with you. I just think there's a lot better week 1 games. But Trevor Lawrence will be making his debut at TII Bank Stadium, so maybe I'll do Jaguars-Broncos week 2. Because as a Jaguar fan, I want to at least do a few of their regular season games. As long as the app I was using last year still has me watch out and market games, we will be good in that regard. There was a touchback, and so Dallas will get it up to 25. The Patriots Dolphins game should be great. It's going to be awesome. Mac Jones, Tua Tagovailoa. The battle of the Alabama quarterbacks. It's going to be fun. I may do Seahawks Colts, though. It really depends on what's going to happen for me on Sunday. They fake it to Zeke. They dump it over to Tony Pollard, and he gets 11. Brought down the play by Jamal Dean. So Dallas trying to answer off the Godwin touchdown. So we are heading into 5 minutes remaining here in this first quarter. Cowboys will get out of the huddle. And Dak Prescott has looked very sharp. A couple of his incompletions are due to drops by CeeDee Lamb. And now here's a screen to Michael Gallup. Hit by Sean Murphy Bunting and Jason Pierre-Paul after a gain of 7. Michael Gallup entering into his 4th season. Yes, his 4th season. I was contemplating if he was entering his 3rd, but he is entering his 4th season. And this is basically his year. Is he going to get the big extension this offseason, or is he trying to impress other teams? We will see. Prescott throwing. That one's on the money. Gallup again, a spin move, and he's brought down by Winfield at the 44. Nice little play action throw there from Prescott, able to complete it. Second catch of the drive now for Michael Gallup. And we'll take a look again. Dak, good throw. Almost knocked down by Shaquille Barrett, actually, but able to fit that one in. And a good tackle by Winfield, or else if Gallup hurtled over him, that would have definitely gone to the end zone, most likely. Prescott is 6 for 9. 10 seconds to go on the play clock. They get out of the huddle. Dak now trying to audible at the line. There's 5 seconds left. In shotgun formation, they'll audible to Pollard, and they fake the end around to Cooper. Pollard runs with it, and he's brought down at the 37 by Sean Murphy-Bunting. An interesting play there from Pollard. He almost flipped it back to Cooper, and I thought we were going to see an Amari Cooper throw for a sec, but Pollard, he gets the handoff. They fake the end around to Cooper. I think either way, that was going to get quite a bit of yardage. Cowboys going deep in the playbook early on here, and Pollard with quick elusiveness will get 7 on that one. Here's Prescott. They'll shift Zeke from the left to the right. Snap here for Dak, standing at his own 42, or at the Buccaneer 42, rather. Dak will roll out to the right. That is complete. Nice grab there by Gallup, his third catch of the drive. Now the Cowboys trying to respond with a touchdown of their own. Let's take a look here. Gallup, you get both feet in? Most certainly. Very good catch. Mike Evans, of course, looking out from the sidelines right now. He's done plenty of those. First and 10 now at the 29. Fake it to Zeke. Prescott will dump it over to Jarwin, his second catch, and he's brought down after a gain of 6, maybe 7, depending on where they spot it. Good tackle there by Carlton Davis. Second down. You're approaching 2 minutes in this first quarter. Yeah, they'll give Jarwin 7 on that recent play. Here's Prescott getting out of the huddle. Second down and 3. Here's Prescott. Fakes it to Zeke. Play action. Prescott going for an end zone, and he's got CeeDee Lamb. Is he in? He is. Touchdown. CeeDee Lamb. What a nice throw from Prescott. He didn't force it. He just lobbed it up to Lamb, and he reels it in for the score. Not a bad throw by Dak as well. Lamb had to get in between 2 defenders to get in there. He beat Murphy-Bunting on the man-to-man coverage, and then Winfield clocks him, but Lamb looks like gets the ball over the pylon. That should count for the Cowboys. They'll obviously review it. Of course, every scoring play is reviewed. It looks like, he definitely gets the ball over the pylon. I would be stunned if they overturn this. If not, what an amazing tackle by Winfield, but it does look like they're going to count it. And they will. And now Sean Murphy-Bunting is injured. Uh-oh. That's the slot corner for the Buccaneers, and he is slow to get up. Buccaneers paramedics already out there. Oh, no. You hate to see this. And we will head to commercial break with the extra point pending. There you go, Jeffrey. Thanks for stopping by. Chris Gowan getting you those fantasy points. Pretty good. There you go. Cowboys to win this game because all of NBC picked the Bucs to win. Oh, no. I mean, they always win cool. If they don't, whatever. Yeah, CeeDee Lamb. Nice catch. Yeah, no, the Buccaneers cannot lose Murphy-Bunting. Because then I feel Jamal Dean will be, probably Jamal Dean will probably take a bigger blow than Carlton Davis. I feel like if they get rid of Murphy-Bunting, then not Carlton Davis, Jamal Dean, he'll be a little bit worse than what he was last year. If Murphy's out long-term, I really hope Sean Murphy-Bunting's not out long-term. I want to say I called it, though. I said Sean Murphy-Bunting was the most underrated cornerback heading into the league last year. And he is. And, well, he was. But, yeah, he's unfortunately injured right now. Of course, I'll obviously give you an update as soon as I can. The 3 interceptions his rookie year, only 1 interception last year, but he picked up his tackling total, it looked like, from 44 tackles to 70, and then 37 solo tackles to 53, along with the QB hit, 3 tackles for loss instead of 1. He basically became a better tackler than a ball hawk. So, I mean, listen, Murphy-Bunting's still pretty good, and he's still pretty underrated. And I know mainly Tampa Bay's using him as a corner 3. Murphy-Bunting would be a cornerback 1. Like, if you look at teams like the Seahawks, the Lions, maybe the Chargers, maybe the Raiders, probably not the Broncos. I'm trying to see. One of the teams would probably be a QB or a CB1 on. Trying to think. Cincinnati, definitely. The Giants. I think James Bradbury got him beat. Oh, the Panthers, though. Bradbury's former team. Yeah, no, Murphy-Bunting could be a corner 1 on like a quarter of the league. And he's a corner 3 here, which just shows how good Tampa Bay's secondary is. But yeah, CeeDee Lamb gets the touchdown. Minute 35 to go. We'll get to see Greg Zuerlein, the former Ram, hanging into his second year now with the Cowboys. Extra points. Suckup made his, and Zuerlein makes his. So we are even at 7 with a minute 35 to go in the first. Not bad. And the watch party just outside AT&T Stadium, all fired up for that one. I think that's awesome that they have people watching the game at right outside AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. I gotta be real with you. I don't know why NFL teams don't do that. Like, I know sometimes, like during the NHL playoffs, like when the Maple Leafs play on the road, they have like a huge TV outside of their stadium, so fans can just come outside the stadium and watch the game. Like, I'm shocked NFL teams don't do that for the most part. Like, let's say, for example, the Patriots are playing in New York next week to play the Jets. Like, I want to drive down to Gillette to watch the game with a bunch of, crazy Patriot fans. I think that would be sick. But Gillette Stadium, though, doesn't have a TV outside their stadium. And I don't think many teams do. I think the Cowboys are one of the very few. Probably the dome teams do, like Detroit, New Orleans. But not the outdoor games, unfortunately. Or teams, rather. Here's the kickoff after the very short commercial break. It's a touchback. Jalen Mickens is yet to return one. Of course, no longer the preseason, so we are going to see less and less returns. Let's take a look here at why we think Murphy-Bunting got injured. Winfield, while he was making the huge hit on Lamb, clipped the side of the helmet of Murphy-Bunting. Yeah, Murphy-Bunting is walking off to the locker room under his own power, but that is a huge loss for Tampa Bay. Of course, I'll give you an update when I can, but I wouldn't be surprised if he sits out at least the second quarter, if not potentially the remainder of the game. They put Chris Godwin in motion, down to 4 seconds on the play clock. Bray trying to audible. He got snapped that quick. Jones, the running back, and they hand off to Jones. Ronald Jones to the 28. Looked like that run had a potential to go somewhere at first, but the hole quickly closed. Anthony Brown with the tackle. Brown coming over from the Jets, and it's 2nd and 7. Jones, take a look at him. 24 years old, heading into his 4th year now. 2nd-round pick out of USC, playing with Sam Darnold and Juju Smith-Schuster in his college days. That was a pretty good college offense, at least. Play action. Brady throws wide opens Brown. His 3rd catch, and he's brought down at midfield by Curse. AB's just getting wide open. And now there is a flag. NFL, of course, cracking down on their taunting. Here's Sean Hockley, the official. Son of legendary NFL referee Ed Hockley. It's against Dallas, though. Penalty declined, first down. It looks like they're going to call Trayvon Diggs. I did it again. Trayvon Diggs. They're going to call the second-year corner at TCU on the penalty. I'm not even sure why, but Brown has 3 catches for 71 yards so far. Here's a handoff to Jones to the 46, and they're already on the opposite side of the field. Dare I say this offense is giving me 2007 Patriot vibes? Dare I say this team is giving me a lot like the 2007 Patriots. I don't know why, but this just feels like a team that if you don't slow them down, they're scoring at least 35 points every game. Yes, even with a 44-year-old Tom Brady, I think that's possible. Brady almost gets strip-sacked, and it's incomplete for Fournette. 3rd and 5 coming up. Whoa, Brady. Almost lost that one. Oh, my goodness. Let's take a look here. That one was almost stripped by number 92. That's the defensive end, Dorrance Armstrong. And then, Brady almost flipped it to Fournette, and then Fournette almost made a sick one-handed catch. He didn't, though. And now here's Bernard as the receiving back on 3rd and 5. In shotgun formation, they switch Godwin from the right to the left. 4 seconds to go on the play clock. Brady with a snap and pump faking, throwing, and it's caught, dropped. It was caught by Brown off the redirection from Godwin, but he couldn't hang on as it hit the ground. So we'll have a punt to begin the second quarter. 7-7 Buccaneers and Cowboys. And I guess you can kind of chalk that up as an announcer jinx. I try to compare this Buccaneer offense to the greatest offense of all time, and they kind of threw 2 straight incompletions after I said that. So that was, it's going to be my first of a million announcer jinxes this season, so I can't really say anything. Oh, boy. I've been doing a lot of announcer jinxes this year. I can already tell. First of many right there. Okay. That's what I wanted to do. We should talk about the Baltimore Ravens, just absolutely decimated with injuries. 3 of their projected starting running backs this year have gone down with torn ACLs. First, it was J.K. Dobbins. Days later, it was Justice Hill. And today, Gus Edwards. Baltimore has signed Le'Veon Bell and Devontae Freeman, too. Who I think are actually better than the running backs they have currently. Yes, even J.K. Dobbins. But at the same time, it's a brand new offense. And really, Baltimore, they don't have to rely much on the run game anyway. Dobbins and Hill are more receiving backs anyway. And Lamar Jackson can carry his own. We know this. Bell and Freeman, it's going to be nice. They're going to split carries. They're both probably going to get about 600 to 700 yards apiece, I would imagine. Freeman's more the speed back. Bell's, I don't know what Le'Veon Bell can really do. I think he's absolutely fried. I think Freeman's cooked as well, but I think Bell's more cooked than Freeman. Here's Pinion trying to down another one at the 2. No way! He does! He lands another one at the 2! Back-to-back punts. That's unreal. There is a flag, so I will hold my excitement Come on, be against Dallas. No way. Back-to-back punts. He downs him at the 2. That's ridiculous. Holding on Tampa. It's coming back. Oh, man. I so thought that would have been insane. Back-to-back punts landing at the 2-yard line. Oh, wow. That would have been insane. Bradley Pinion. Are we ready for a Pro Bowl season or what? I know. Jack Fox, Johnny Hecker, Tress Way, other good NFC punters. Listen, Bradley Pinion, looking like the man right now. Even Brian Anger, he's good. Not as good as Pinion. Well, now he's backed up to his own 35. What's going to happen here? Pinion delivers another nuke. This one's going to be caught at the 8. Return, nice little juke. And at the 10, he's downed. That is Wilson on the return, and he is brought down by number 49 of Tampa Bay. Number 49 is Cam Gill, the outside linebacker. We got another flag. Even that one might be going back. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Well, it was against the Bucs, so they're going to get rid of that. So now Cowboys are backed up at their own 5. They fake it to Pollard. They dump it over. Wilson gets 2. Cedric Wilson Jr. had to fight his way from the preseason squad to the active roster. He got a 3-yard return, and now he is making the plays and making the catches. So it's his first catch of the year. Gain of 2, 2nd and 8 for Prescott. He dumps it over to Pollard. Down at the 12, 3rd and 2 coming up, or 3rd and 3 rather. And there is no sign of Sean Murphy bunting. Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked until he's out until at least halftime, if not even longer than that. Prescott to take the snap, saying back at his own 12. Ooh, Bucs, though. It looks like they're loading up the bull rush. They have Barrett and Vita Vea ready. Oh, here we go. Oh, they handed off to Pollard, and that was a mistake. Oh, how do you not go play action pass on that play? Pollard gets stuffed. Ndamukong Suh with the tackle. It's 4th down, and we're going to see a Brian Anger punt, and Mike McCarthy's like, what? Mike McCarthy's just such a, in my opinion, Mike McCarthy's one of the worst play callers in the league. 3rd and 3, you see they're coming at you in some type of blitz package, and you run with your backup running back, who is a receiving back. Give me a break. That was a horrible call by Mike McCarthy. 4th and 3, there's 2 seconds left on the play clock. Oh, here we go. They weren't ready yet. So now I think they're ready to punt. Cowboys long snapper is Jacob McQuaid, former Los Angeles Ram. And yeah, Dallas will take a delayed game penalty. So there's your random long snapper information. Jacob McQuaid, he's on the Rams practice squad last year. Cowboys picked him up, I think, early on in the offseason. Won the Cowboys long snapping job, and here he is in his 2nd year, wearing number 44. He delivers to Anger, his 2nd punt of the game. This one's going to be reeled in by Mickens at the 47. Mickens with a nice juke, juking the midfield. Oh, Jalen Mickens with a nice juke, and he's brought down at the 30. And there is a flag. Jalen Mickens did quite a bit of that with the Jaguars back in 2017 and 2018. He's actually a pretty good return guy. A solid option for a 5th receiver as well. And looks like the Bucs will come back a little bit, holding. So now they get at the 45, I want to say. Jalen Mickens, though, very underrated. He's heading into his 5th season. He's very good. All right, commercial break here. Jake McQuaid. Can I tell you any information about the Buccaneers long snapper? Zach Trinner. I don't know much about Zach Trinner. But I do know quite a bit about Jacob McQuaid. Tell you other information about Jacob McQuaid. He's currently making $930,000. He is actually 33 years old. He's been playing since 2011? Why did I think he was a second-year player? Well, I can tell you some information about him, but I can't tell you a whole lot. He's apparently been playing since 2011. He actually has made it to 2 Pro Bowls. Okay, now I'm learning more about him. He's a good long snapper, though. Now his first year with the Cowboys. He has 9 career tackles. And he's probably like a top 25 long snapper of all time. So that's actually pretty good. Yeah. Okay. Well, I thought he was a second-year guy. He's actually 33, so that kind of killed that. But I still knew he played on the Rams. I mean, a former team's long snapper, you're pretty good. Okay. All right, so we're in that commercial break. Micah Parsons, 2019 at Penn State, opted out last year, been 13 games at 5 sacks, 14 tackles for loss. First and 10, Fournette, the tailback. Cowboys shut down the Bucs after their touchdown drive. Let's see what happens here. Ball placed at midfield. Inside handoff to Fournette. Lowers the shoulder and picks up 2. Fournette heading into his 5th season. Jaguars releasing him before the beginning of next season. The Buccaneers picked him up again. Had a very slow start in the regular season, but boy, did he pick it up when the playoffs roamed around, and did a nice job there. Ran for a touchdown in the Super Bowl, and it wasn't, I believe that was 45 yards roughly. It was about 45, 50-yard touchdown he ran for. Right down the middle of the Gronk to the 43. 3rd and 3 for the Bucs. Micah Parsons trying to be that cover linebacker. It's DeMarcus Lawrence who ends up getting the tackle on Gronk instead of Parsons. And now we have 3rd down and 3. Puts Godwin in motion. Here's Brady taking the snap. Dumps it over. Godwin to the 30. Wide open. He gets hit out of bounds at the 23. And we have a flag. And I'm curious as to why. Let's see what they're calling the flag on here. Referee's been explaining it for the past 20 or so seconds. Oh, man, they're taking a while to explain this one. If it's against Tampa Bay, they'll have to most likely repeat the third down. If it's against Dallas, I'd imagine they decline and get the first down off the catch to Godwin. Let's see what they're reviewing here. They reviewing the hit out of bounds. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Jerron Kearse absolutely leveled Godwin. And, yeah, it looked like it was actually helmet-to-helmet contact. And that's going to be on Dallas. So first down for the Cowboys, or rather for the Buccaneers. They decline. Godwin gets the catch. We're nearing the red zone. Take a look here again on the replay. Woof. Some tempers flared. Whoa, Jensen got punched in the face. Well, maybe not punched, more slapped across the face by Carlos Watkins, the defensive tackle. Wow, so we had an altercation between the defensive tackle and the center right there. No one's ejected, luckily, and they fake it to Fournette on 1st and 10. Brady guns it to the 7. It's Chris Godwin. This guy is playing unreal. Chris Godwin is having himself a tremendous evening. Look at this. Play action to Fournette. And Micah Parsons supposed to be the cover linebacker. He ain't covering nobody. He's 8 yards away from Godwin. Trying to, he just ran back and, couldn't make the play on Godwin. Now they put Godwin in motion. Brady handoff. Fournette lowers the shoulder. Fournette powering his way to the 3-yard line. That's going to make it 2nd and goal for the Bucs. Brady looking for touchdown 583 in his illustrious career. Well, regular season. If you include playoffs, he probably has 600 touchdowns if you include his playoffs. Oh, yeah. He has way more than 17 touchdowns. I think he has 40. So, yeah, he's actually well over the 600 touchdown mark if you include his postseason statistics. But regular season-wise, he hasn't gotten there yet. Put in motion. They fake it to Fournette. Brady to Gronk. And he was double covered. Touchdown, Buccaneers. And there's the first Gronk spike of the year, 13-7. Play action pass. Brady rolls out to the right. And he's got Gronkowski for the easy 6. And I say easy. Even if you're a normal tight end, this ain't easy. When you rob Gronkowski, just pick up your hands. Incredible catch. I mean, gets out of his block, makes the grab over 2 defenders. Jalen Smith even entered the fray afterwards. Wow, 13-7. Good drive for Tampa. Suckup nails the extra point. It's 14-7. 9:48 to go. Wrong spike time. 14-7. Tampa Bay in front. Good play action. I also think it. I don't know if I'm going to do this, or I don't know if I'm going to do this for every single broadcast, but I think for my broadcast moving forward, whether it's, football, baseball, or hockey, I think what I'm going to do moving forward is whenever like a goal scored or a home run occurs or like an amazing play happens, I'm going to pin a comment in the comment section, which will kind of be like my best calls from that stream. I'll kind of pick like 3 to 5 clips and kind of pin the times in the comments so you can go back and like watch them, or like when I make like compilations for like my best touchdown calls from the year or whatever. I was kind of go back to that to make life easier. Like, I'll probably include the Gronk one. Maybe. So far, I'd include all of them, but I've shown more than 3 touchdowns in my compilations. I don't know. I'm thinking what I should probably start doing is whenever an amazing play happens, I should go back in the comments and kind of just comment them. I kind of don't want to do that now because I know that's going to make me silent for a few minutes. I don't really know. I kind of don't want to go back and do it either. So I think moving forward, I'm going to, whenever like a touchdown happens and I feel like I made like a really good call, I'm going to put a timestamp in the chat, which will eventually convert to the comments. Because I know some of you are like, oh, I don't want to sit through a 3-hour stream. I just want to hear you when the Gronkowski touchdown happens or whatever. And I respect that. And it's going to be pain for me to look back and go to like the 58th minute mark to find the Gronk touchdown call. So, yeah, I think I'm going to start doing that. And again, that's not just going to be for football. It's going to be for all my hockey and baseball commentaries too. And NASCAR if I do NASCAR again. Yeah. Yeah, and that's what I mean, Sean. It would be much easier for all of us that are just like, oh, yeah, like say, for example, we're rewatching a Bruins game, like Pasternak scores this amazing goal off an incredible pass by Bergeron. Just pin that thing in the chat or the comments, and we'll be done with it. Yeah, that's what I've been thinking. I've been thinking about doing that for a while, but I never really, I guess, gonna start doing it until now. I'll probably start that Sunday for the Patriots-Dolphins stream. I'll have to remind myself, but I'll start doing that for all my streams. It makes sense. I guess, it would make life easier for me to like post stuff on social media. If you guys want to go back and listen to like the best plays of the broadcast or whatever, just have fun with it. Dak on the play action as we had a commercial break. CeeDee Lamb with the grab to the 47 brought down by Devin White, but that is another first down for the Cowboys. And CeeDee Lamb has probably been the best receiver this entire game for Dallas, which is kind of crazy to think about, I guess. But if it ain't broke, don't fix it. All right. Prescott, 13 for 16. Now in an empty backfield. Dak will throw. And off the back foot, it's incomplete. Davis on the coverage for Amari Cooper. And we're going to get a flag. Oh, no, they're going to call pass interference on Carlton Davis. He was trying to play for the ball. I don't know if I agree with this. Pass interference on Carlton Davis. Yep. I got to be real with you. I don't think I like it. I think, we're going to get the replay here. He holds Cooper in the beginning, but that's within the 5. He holds him. I thought live speed he was kind of playing for the ball, but nah, that looked like a hold. So, that was actually a good call in the long run. I had to watch the replay for that one. Prescott will roll out to the right here on 1st and 10, throws to Jarwin, and will get the 7, pushed out of bounds by Jason Pierre-Paul. Now Pierre-Paul arguing with the line judge that he didn't get in, but obviously he's going to do that. That is a catch for Blake Jarwin, and they'll give him 7. Let's take a look here again on the replay. Oh, actually, live speed, it looked like they gave him the catch, but you see the replay, and I don't think that left foot went down. Buccaneers will use their first challenge. Again, it looked like live speed. This was a completion, but definitely on the replay, Jarwin did not get that left foot down, so I apologize to Mr. Pierre-Paul. This is probably coming back, and it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Cowboys. It's the first challenge of the year, and it should be won by the Buccaneers. If it isn't, that would be pretty ridiculous. Sean Murphy has been ruled out for the rest of tonight's game with an elbow injury. There's a little update for you guys. Murphy Bunting will not return. That stinks. Ooh, and Austin Eckler is questionable for his game against the football team this Sunday due to a hamstring injury. Missed second straight day of practice. That's not good. Oh boy, I'm just scrolling through Instagram and I'm just already seeing all the memes. Oh boy. Or here in commercial break. We have probably a commercial or two left. Take a look at the MLB scores real quickly. See if any of them changed. The Indians have beaten the Twins 4-1. Mets and Marlins tied at 2. Royals have a 4-0 lead over the Orioles. The Phillies have a 2-1 lead over the Rockies. Blue Jays have a 3-2 lead over the Yankees. And the Braves have a 4-3 lead over the Nationals. Yankees have a man at first, though. So I guess that's good for New York. And the call on the field is going to be, it looked like to me it's an incompletion. Did he ever get the second foot down? Oh, I guess he did. Oh boy, 2nd and 4. They'll give Jarwin a gain of 6. Very tough to tell. When you really, even when you slow it down, it looked like it should have been an incompletion. Live speed, it looked like a catch. Then the replay shows it should have been incomplete, but it actually was a catch. So, wow, Jarwin, fantastic concentration there. They fake it to Zeke. They dump it over to Gallup. Man, Gallup ridden to the ground by Shaquille Barrett. So it seems whenever the Buccaneers stall, the Cowboys stall. Whenever the Buccaneers score, Dallas, if they don't score, they at least go on a pretty good offensive drive. So very interesting there. It's not a good tactic at all if you're Dallas, but I guess as long as you keep on tying the game, who cares? I'm going to put Wilson in motion. Ball placed at the 25. 8:20 to go in the second. Dak fakes it to Zeke. Prescott pump fakes. Vita Vea in his face. Throws on the run. Incomplete. Jarwin and Gallup. There's 2 men intended for that pass, and we got a flag. Oh, my goodness. Flag City this evening at Raymond James. I think this one they're going to call Jamal Dean. We have had a numerous amount of flags, though, already. Holding on the Buccaneers, and that was before the pass was thrown. Yeah, they will call it on Dean. No surprise there. Let's take a look again here on the replay. Oh, yeah, he definitely held Michael Gallup. That is 100%er. If they didn't call that, they would have had to whine about the officials. So good thing they didn't miss that one. So first and 10 to 20, they dump it over to Elliott, and he gets 2. Brought down the play by Jason Pierre-Paul. One of my least favorite things to do in a broadcast is whine about horrible refereeing. So, I don't know. There's been quite a bit of flags, but I haven't necessarily disagreed with any of the calls, so that's good. 2nd down 7, so I'll give Elliott a gain of 3 on that most recent play. 7:40 counting to go. First half, they put Amari Cooper in motion. Put Lamb in motion. 5 seconds to go on the play clock. Here's a snap for Prescott. Guns it. Caught. Cooper. Wrapped up at the 12 by Ross Crocknell former Steeler and Panther before getting signed by the Buccaneers before last season. Crucknell was very good CB for the Bucs, not only last year, but also for the 2015 Steelers playoff run. Picked up the game-winning fumble recovery against the Bengals in that 2015 wildcard game. Here's Prescott, 3rd down and 3. Bucs bringing all-out pressure. Dak has to throw off the back foot for Lamb. Oh, and a dropped interception. That was right in Carlton Davis's hands, and he dropped it. Man, that was a gimme pick. Ouch. He's worried about the press coverage. I don't blame him for necessarily dropping that one. He's just trying to make sure CeeDee Lamb doesn't get the touchdown. So not necessarily his fault for the dropped INT. And now we can see Greg Zuerlein. He was 34 for 41 last year with his long being 59 against the Eagles. That's an 82.9 completion rate. Zuerlein missed it! Wide to the left! Oh, are you kidding? He shanks an absolute chip shot. Wow. Bad snap? No, perfect snap. He just missed it. Wow. Bucs stay in front by 7. They get the ball at the 17. Wow. That perfect snap, too. They just missed it. Woo. Okay. Wasn't expecting that one. So I'll put, like right now, I'll put roughly 1 hour, 11 minutes and like 20 seconds. There we go. Zuerlein has been kind of bad since missing that Super Bowl 53 kick. He missed the kick, but it was with like 6. He missed the kick, yeah, but there was like 6 seconds left in that game. Even if he made it, they still had to attempt an onside kick and then get it and then throw a Hail Mary to tie. Yeah, he sucks since he missed that kick in Super Bowl 53. It was with 6 seconds left. By the time he made it, there would have been like 2 seconds left. Just to set up the onside kick. Like, dude, they were not winning that game regardless. By the way, I did spell Zuerlein wrong. I apologize greatly for that. But there it is, the Zuerlein missed field goal. I definitely misspelled Greg Zuerlein, and I apologize greatly for it. But, there you go. There's a timestamp, just with pretend it has proper spelling. And yeah, I don't know if I'm going to put them in the chat like what I'm doing now, then I don't think I'm going to put them in the comments. I'll just keep them in the chat. But there you go. Like that's what I basically do. Whenever a key moment in a game happens, I'll just kind of put down the timestamp in the chat. Can hear me roast the heck out of Greg Zuerlein. I want to go back and listen to that call because I was just like, whoa. Here's the handoff to Jones to the 22. And the ball's on the ground and the Cowboys recover. It was fumbled by Jones. And the Cowboys have come away with it, and it is Dallas football. It's Randy Gregory on the fumble recovery. Wow. So after the missed kick, they fumbled it back. Wow. I love what my friend's like, did you announcer jinx Zuerlein? No, I didn't. I'm proud of myself. I didn't announcer jinx Zuerlein. I'm not like, he's going to make this. I should have said it just so I could have said, oh, I announcer jinxed them, but no. I didn't announcer jinx Zerline. I had nothing to do with that miss, so I'm not going to give myself it. But yeah, anyway, they get the ball back after a play, so who really cares? They get the fumble. And but again, I mean, that Zerline miss, perfect snap and all, and that was just a miss. But Randy Gregory, with the fumble recovery, he's, of course, dealt with a pretty dark past of abuse charges. But I'm glad he's playing this year. Hopefully he can stay healthy and he can be a good contributor to the very lackluster Cowboys defensive line. That'd be nice. 2nd down and 8. Here is Prescott. Dak steps back. Throwing for the end zone and almost picked Jamal Dean. It was underthrown for Lamb. 3rd and 8. Oh boy, I gotta tell you one thing. If you're Dallas, do you even want to kick another field goal after your previous one? The question is, do I jinx Zerline? The question is, do I try to jinx Zerline if he comes out again? And then what should I say? He makes it or he misses? I don't know. Well, we got another down to think about it. There's a timeout called by the Buccaneers. So they used their second. Of course, first was used due to the challenge. So Bucks down to 1 timeout. Dallas still has all 3. And again, I would like to mention, thanks everyone for tuning in. I'm Grant Fluff from Floodsters Sports Zone. Make sure you go hop back in Sunday. I'll be commentating either Seahawks Colts or Patriots Dolphins, to be determined which one. It'll probably be Patriots Dolphins, but I do have a lot of interest in that Seahawks Colts game as well, so we shall see. But I know the majority of my subscribers are from Massachusetts, so I'm probably going to favor Patriots Dolphins. But Seahawks Colts will be a great game. There's a lot of good games on. Bills, Steelers, Saints, Packers. There's a lot of good games. 3rd down and 8 at the 25. Dak to throw. Quick throw, and it's caught. Wilson to the 12. All right, not a bad catch there. 1st down, 5.5 to go. And the Cowboys are continuing to roll here. Again, trying to have the philosophy of if Tampa Bay scores, we can tie the game. Which, again, I think that was a horrid strategy. But, you know, if it's working right now, it's working for right now. And a good throw by Dak as well. And find Wilson, nice play. 5 minutes to go, 2nd quarter. They fake the inside handoff. They pump fake. Dak going to run. Dak, his first rushing yards of the year. And he'll step out of bounds after a gain of 7. So this is the first QB carry of the game. Gets nice blocking and he gets 7. And I'm honestly shocked Dak is running a game after his gruesome injury. It was a nice pump fake to Wilson. Wilson would have been open too. Could have taken the safe completion, but instead he'll run out of bounds and get the quick 7. 2nd down 3, man. Listen, as long as he doesn't re-aggravate his foot, he's fine. He can run all he wants. 2nd and 3. Here's Dak, a low snap. He bobbled it, gets it back, throws a touchdown to Amari Cooper. Wow. He bobbled the snap, picked it right back up, picked his spot left side of the end zone. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from a tie. Amari Cooper with the touchdown. Well, he picked it up. And he got it. Yeah, Prescott with a nice play. And that is the presence of a veteran quarterback. I hate the quarterbacks where they fumble the snap, they just fall on top of it. That's what you should be doing. Zerline met the upright, and it's no good. Oh my goodness, that's 4 points. Zerline. Oh my goodness. What's going on with them? I didn't even announce or jinx him this time either. He's just stinking. Oh my goodness. Well, Amari Cooper with a great touchdown, and like I was saying, great concentration by Dak. Good veteran play there just to pick up the snap and then throw the touchdown. But Zerline, why are you being bad? Yo, wow. I've been jinxing him and he's sucking this bad. Oh boy. Greg Zerline. Remember when he made the Pro Bowl 3 years ago? Yeah, fun times those were. He's probably not going to be on the team next week. Oh my God. You know, there's kickers available. Like, they could get Joey Sly from the Texans practice squad. They can get Nick Folk from the Patriots practice squad. He can, I don't know, get another kicker from free agency. Is there any good kickers left in free agency? Eddie Pinheiro? I don't know. He's an okay kicker that's left, I guess. Matt Bryant, is he retired yet? Get Adam Vinatieri out of retirement. I mean, God, anything would work. What they got going right now. Oh, man. That's ridiculous, dude. This is ridiculous. Greg Zerline, bro. What are you doing? No, I just saw, yeah. That's what I'm thinking, too. Well, really unfortunate I didn't say anything about the extra point because I was actually going to say he was going to miss it as a joke. I'm not counting it because I didn't say it, but I was actually going to say he's going to miss it like as a joke, but I actually mean it. And then, yeah, he actually missed. And Roberto Aguayo, yeah, he's a free agent, but he is the worst. Kickoff, here's Mickens. From 1 yard out, and he brings it out to the 19. Yeah, I would have taken the touchback there if I was Mickens. 4:14 to go in the second. Zerline getting in there for the tackle. We got to make it up for the missed point somehow. Is this another bad snap? Okay, was the extra point a bad snap? No, he's just this bad. Back-to-back good snap. Oh, no, they're showing the previous kick. What's the extra point? He's just bad. He's just bad. It was back-to-back amazing snaps. Oh, boy. 1st and 10. They fake it to Godwin. They fake it to Fournette as well. And then they'll dump it over to Fournette. It's tipped and picked. Back-to-back turnovers for the Bucs. And it's Diggs who comes away with it. Wow. And Brady throws a pick. That is all on Fournette, though. That stinks for Tom Brady, having that interception on a stat sheet. 100% Leonard Fournette's fault there. Oh, boy. Bounced off his fingers and into the arms of Trayvon Diggs for the interception. Oh, man. That one. If I'm Brady, I'm looking at my stat line like, really? That's an interception on my stat sheet? It is. But, yeah, that was 100% Leonard Fournette there. That was just, he ain't a good receiving back. I can tell you from his days with the Jaguars. He is not a good receiving back. 2nd down and I believe 4 coming up after the 6-yard play. And they'll probably give him 6. Wow, Sean, you're rooting for the Cowboys for this game. Me personally, I think I would prefer if Tampa Bay won, but I have no say. If Dallas won, that would be pretty cool too. At the 17, Dak will throw for the end zone, and Gallup caught out of bounds. And it's 3rd and 6. 3rd down. Oh, God. What do I... Okay, so if Zerline comes out, I'm going to tell you this right now. 3rd and 6. If Dallas attempts the field goal, which I think they would be absolutely crazy to do that, but if they do, I'm just going to say Zerline's going to miss. He probably won't miss 3, but I just got to go for it and just say he's going to miss, even though it would literally be like a 30-yard field goal. But we have to deal with the 3rd down first. Prescott in an empty backfield will throw, and that one was nearly picked. Levante David slams his helmet in frustration. Oh, that's a dropped INT for sure. 4th and 6. Does Dallas go for it here? I mean, gosh, you are surrendering the lead if you don't get it. Honestly, if I was Dak, I probably would have rolled out and ran. Well, he kind of didn't have any running room. Anything was better than what he did. I got to tell you one thing. If that's a corner and not a linebacker, that's 100% interception. Zerline, 35-yard attempt. His make probability is 89.2. I think he's going to miss. Zerline, oh, he made one! Oh, no, I announcer jinxed him into making one. Well, there it is, 16-14. Cowboys in the lead for the first time. Oh, you know what? I had to see, because I said it is why he made it, obviously. No, come on. I had to do it to poor Greg Zerline, man. I couldn't see him miss another one. It's getting ridiculous. There we go. I announcer jinx. Oh, my goodness. I said he'd make it after I said he's going to miss, he makes it. Oh, I announcer jinxed him into making it. That was me. You're welcome, Cowboys fans. He was 110% going to miss if I didn't say anything, obviously. All right, 3:16 to go. Second quarter. Oh, here's a return from Mickens. Mickens to the 30 to the 40, and Mickens steps out of bounds at the 44. My friend called me Pinwolf. He's like, oh, yeah, you made one. You're so kind. Yeah, I was getting sick and tired of seeing Zerline miss this. Like, come on, it's a 35-yard field goal. There's no way he misses it. Oh, boy. Take a look at Tom Brady, Yogi Berra, Bill Russell, Rocky Richard, all with their most championships in respective sports. Brady down the middle to Godwin, and Jalen Smith tackled him. So he's going to be inches shy of the first. They may give it to him. I don't know. No, they're going to give him the first. Okay, I thought he was going to be inches shy. They'll give the first down to Godwin. And now the Bucs are basically a first down at field goal range. Here is Brady. Stepping up, throwing deep. Brady, oh, he's got a man wide open on the money. Antonio Brown touchdown. Bucs are back in the lead. 54 yards. Not so bad for a 44-year-old, ain't it? Wow. What a bomb from Brady. 20-16. Second play of the drive. 50-plus yard bomb. That was incredible. I mean, Brown created separation right side of the field. Able to reel that one in, and yeah, he beat Anthony Brown by a good 5 yards. Suckup makes the extra point, 21-16. All right, so Antonio Brown says enough of this losing thing. Let's score some points. Wow. Wow, Antonio Brown created separation, and Anthony Brown, on the other hand, just wants to rip off his helmet. Oh, wow. What a throw. Just what a throw. He's 44 years old, and he just threw that. This guy's incredible. Listen, you may not be the biggest Tom Brady fan in the world, and I understand if you hate the guy. I completely understand why. But you have to tell me right now, you have to have respect for this man. This guy's 44 years old, and he's still throwing 50-yard touchdowns against actual NFL cornerbacks. When is he slowing down? My God, that was a touchdown call right there. I was like, Brown got him beat by a mile, and yeah. I was like, the second I saw Brown so open, I'm like, if Brady overthrows this, wow, like that's going to look so bad on his part. Look at this, though. Tonight, he has a .35 release time, .33 release time. Brady's only throwing the ball under a second. Just take the snap, throw. She's like, that's what basically Brady's doing. Well, the Cowboys got to play from behind again. If Greg Zuerlein makes all those field goals and extra points, it's a 21-21 game. And you're going to look back at this and say, Greg Zuerlein, if we lose this game by 4 points, we are 100% blaming you. And if I was a Cowboy fan, at least that's what I would be thinking. Dak wants to audible. At the 34, will he take it to the 2-minute warning? He will. 2-minute warning, 21-16. The Cowboys have had a lead for about 15 seconds. It's either been tied or Tampa Bay in front. We've hit the 2-minute warning, 21-16. This is a great game. Wow. This is exactly how I expected it to be. Maybe I wasn't expecting this much scoring, but I was expecting it to be this entertaining. I was about to say, we really haven't had a good opening game since the Broncos-Panthers back in 2016. Chiefs-Patriots 2017 was bad. Eagles-Falcons in 2018, that game was actually good, but the issue is it was low scoring. It was a good game, but it was low scoring. 2019 Packers-Bears, that game was awful. Last year Texans-Chiefs, that was awful. This, on the other hand, unless this just becomes a rout in the second half, we have a great game going on right now. Dare I say, team who has the ball last wins? I don't know. Maybe. I want to listen to my Brown touchdown, though. I was getting way too amped up about the Antonio Brown touchdown, but I want to listen to that. It was a 29-3. All right, that's a good call. That's a good call. I like that. Pats on the back. Robert Griffin III just put on Instagram saying that the Ravens should trade for Mark Ingram. Oh dear. Well, they got Bell and Freeman now, so you can kiss that goodbye. Drew Brees and Tony Dungy on the halftime show. That'll be fun. I am going to have to wrap up the broadcast at the end of the first half, but don't worry because the Sunday game, that's going to basically be the case for every single Sunday or Thursday and Monday night games I commentate, and probably Sunday nights too. I can pretty much just go until halftime unless I don't have school the following day. But for the Sunday games, I should be able to commentate them fully. Dak throws, complete to Gallup, gain of 9. There is a flag. I'm just in awe. Tom Brady's 44 years old, and he's just launching nukes. Brady said last week he wants to play in Tampa for a long time. So, hell, I don't know. I hate to say it, but if Brady stays in good shape, he could play until he's 49. Maybe 50. Am I nuts thinking Tom Brady can play until he's 50? Am I nuts? I'm nuts. I say stupid stuff all the time. I always say hot takes. Base Mac against the Cowboys. I didn't mean like I'm stupid. I mean, I sometimes take stupid takes just for the heck of it. Can Brady play till he's 50? Am I announcer jinxing this right now? I don't know. They got to call Jamal Dean for the face mask, though, on Michael Gallup. The hold and then the face mask. No, that was 2-for-1. 2-for-1 discount on Jamal Dean. His second penalty of the game. And there we go. Minute 54 to go. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Can Tom Brady play till he's 50? If he stays in shape and keeps his arm strength, why not? Play till you're 50. Even if he's a backup. Like, I mean he can play as a backup. I'm not saying he's got to be like a starter at like 49 years old. I mean just if someone can actually sign Tom Brady as a backup until he's 50, that would be incredible. Like, Brady starts until he's like 46, 47, then just spends 2 or 3 years as a backup, plays until he's 50. That would be insane. Because, like, by that point, by like the time he's 47, 48, I feel like the second he takes like one sack, he'll get injured. But, yeah, we'll see. Here's Dak Prescott, a low snap. For Dak, throwing complete. Cooper was stiff arm to Dean. He gets 7. Let's take a look again here on the replay, which is a nice little throw over to the left side. Cooper able to create good separation. Get the easy 7. Again, Dallas was 4 points looming large right now. This drive could have gave them the lead with a field goal. Now they have to score a touchdown to regain the lead. Here's Prescott. Prescott under immediate duress, incomplete. Gallup, the intended man, broken up by Dean. It's 3rd and 3. And 43 to go. Of course, Tampa Bay could get the ball and try to score. Let's take a look again here. Nice little move. Gallup trying to get open, but a good breakup. All right, 3rd down 3. This is caught. CeeDee Lamb and Devin White with the tackle at the 21. So they do convert. I would have been very scared to see Zerline attempt like a 50-yard attempt. But, yeah, good throw there from Dak, keeping the drive alive. Ball placed at the 21. And they're going to keep on going here with Pollard as the running back. Prescott wanting end zone shot, but no one was there. Carlton Davis, the closest player to the ball, and it's 2nd and 10. And Brady already warming up, trying to throw another bomb to Antonio Brown potentially. Take a look at the rookie Tyron wearing number 9. Good bull rush up the middle, trying to work on the left guard, McGregor, but he got shoved down there. Well, beginner's luck is not on his side. Of course, drafted 32nd overall in this past year's draft. 4 seconds to go on the play clock, now down to 2. Dak will take the snap at the 1. Dak rolling out, avoids a sack, and he can't avoid a second one. Shaquille Barrett. Good pressure, and the former Bronco will get the sack. So now that's going to make it 3rd and roughly 18. Roughly, I'm not entirely sure. 3rd and 22. Okay, lost 12 on that sack. Mari Cooper, it was a one-on-one shot against Jamal Dean in the end zone. Dak, at that point, already eluded the pocket. Dak was going to originally run. He avoided the original sack by Barrett, but couldn't avoid the second one. Here's Dak. Dak going to run away, and he's brought down at the 30 by the rookie, Tyron, but there is a flag, and if this is against the Cowboys, that could potentially knock him out of field goal range, and it looks like it is against the Cowboys. So here we go, holding against Dallas, yep. So this could knock him out field goal range if the Buccaneers accept, and they're going to call holding on Connor Williams, the center. And 28 seconds left. What are they going to do here? Let's take a look at the hold. And yeah, it clearly held the Buccaneer player there. Number 92. Why am I blanking on who that is? It's number 92. Oh, William Golston, yeah. He's all right. But it's 3rd and 32. Okay. Cowboys trying to get themselves out of a rabbit hole here. Dak gonna run. Barrett almost stripped him, and he gets back to the original line of scrimmage. It took the Buccaneers defensive line a little bit, but they're finally going back to their Super Bowl form of just nonstop harassing the QBs. Look at Shaq Barrett working against Tyrone Smith. This is a multi-time Pro Bowler. Bull rushed him. And Dak rolling out of the pocket. Forget it. And they were shoved out of bounds. They may have gave him a yard. Of course, Barrett led the league in sacks after in 2019, which let him get the huge contract. And yeah, they give Dak a yard after the run. It's 4th and 31, and now we have William Golston injured. It looks like he has a leg injury, perhaps his right leg. Now he's slowly moving in. Now they're checking on his left. Golston, former New Orleans Saint, checking on him. Now they're going to help out Golston. The ball is placed at the 45. I would imagine they punt. I don't think there's any way they let Zuerlein attempt a field goal unless Bucs go off sides or anything like that. Golston walking off under his own power, luckily. And they're going to have Zuerlein come out. Oh, wow. I do think he's going to miss this one. And I swear, I'm not even like, oh, he's going to miss it, meaning he's going to make it. I genuinely think he's going to miss this. This is a 60-yarder. This would be like the 5th longest field goal in history if he makes it. They're giving the Buccaneers good field position if he doesn't make it. So I don't see the thought process here. His season long last year was 59. This one from 60, and he missed it. Wide left. I was about to say, I mean, yeah, that was an announcer jinx to a certain degree, but I knew he wasn't making that one. 60. I mean, if he's not making one from 34, why are you attempting one from 60? You punt and you down the Buccaneers inside the 10, and then they take a knee and go off into halftime. But now you give the Bucs the ball around center field, or rather around midfield, thinking of baseball, with no timeouts, but you can still use out of bounds to your advantage. I mean, I got to tell you one thing. I love the aggressiveness, but why are you attempting the 60-yard field goal? That was confusing. And yet again, Mike McCarthy is not used to making good coaching decisions. So ball placed at midfield. Brady, does he have one more cannon left in him? Oh, Brady waiting. Oh, no pass. The pass was intended for, I want to say Bernard. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. I mean, if you're Tampa Bay, you don't have to take a deep shot. Just dump it off. Get out of bounds. And get the field goal. My goodness. 9 seconds left. Again, all Tampa Bay needs is a first down and get out of bounds, and they can attempt a long field goal of their own. Unlike Zerline, Succop's made all his kicks. Of course, when we make one from 60, I have no idea. Brady will dump it over, incomplete. The intended man is Tyler Johnson. Now there's 6 seconds left. And 3rd and 10. All right. Well, I got Gronk in there now. I mean, I like the strategy, short passes and trying to get out of bounds. I mean, I like the strategy, but with the 2 straight incompletions, hasn't necessarily paid off. I feel this was a drive. Tampa Bay could potentially get a field goal. Enough to get the first, though. Brady. Oh, Brady. Go for the Hail Mary to end the half. In traffic. It is intercepted. And they're going to return it. This one's got to be returned by Lewis to the 30, to the 40. Lewis to midfield. Oh, and he's brought down at the 44-yard line by Ali Marpet, the right guard. Whoa, near. That was a near heart attack moment for most Buccaneer fans. It was tipped and intercepted by Lewis. The pass was tipped by Curse. And he returned it about 65 yards. Oh, boy, that would have been something if that was a pick six. So Brady gets his 2nd pick of the game. Cowboys to receive the second half kickoff. Brady's thrown 2 picks. One's because of Fournette dropping a pass, and the other is a Hail Mary. I mean, yeah, those will count on the box score, but obviously far from Brady's fault for those. My goodness. He's thrown 2 picks, but neither of which were his fault, really. So, I mean, but Tampa Bay played that smart, though. They tried to get the short yardage. They had 4 seconds left, and then Brady was just like, whatever, I'll just throw a Hail Mary. Well, that's going to be the halftime, and I am unfortunately going to have to wrap it up for now. I know, sucks I got school tomorrow, or else I would love to stay for the whole game, because I do think this is going to be an incredible game. I'll say this, Buccaneers win by 4. That's all I'm going to say. Bucs win by 4. Obviously, the missed points come back to bite Greg Zuerlein. And Cowboys won by 4, or Bucs won by 4. I'm not going to say the final score, but I think both teams have the potential to score over 30, but I will say Bucs won by 4. And maybe I just announced or jinxed the Cowboys to win. I have no idea. But I picked the Bucs to win, so I would like to go 1-0 on the year, prediction-wise. But yeah, I'll be back. I might commentate tomorrow, maybe. I have no idea. If I will, I'll do the Red Sox game. Who are they playing tomorrow? I know I'm commentating a Red Sox game. They aren't ticking me off anymore, so I'm showing a little bit more respect to them. They're playing the White Sox, actually. What I might do instead is do Indians and Brewers. Okay. Well, commentate baseball tomorrow if I commentate, or I might do another hockey throwback. I don't know. I'm kind of in the mood to do another NHL throwback game. Maybe I'll do one of those 2 tomorrow. Floodsters Sports Zone will be Saturday. The plan's 1 o'clock. It may be changed. I have no idea. Go follow me on social media for updates. And then Sunday, Colts, Seahawks, or Patriots, Dolphins. It'll most likely be Patriots and Dolphins. And then Ravens and Raiders on Monday for Monday Night Football. And the next Thursday will be Giants and football team. So here's kind of my upcoming schedule. I know I haven't commentated at all for the past week. I've been on vacation and again, school starting. So that does limit my time commentating just a little bit, but we're back up and running. Football's back. Hockey's coming back next month, so I'll definitely be commentating more and more. MLB playoffs are starting in a few weeks. I'll be commentating more and more. I love the fall. This is when I commentate the most and when I get most excited about broadcasts. So hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm Grant Fluff from Floodsters Sports Zone saying enjoy the rest of your evening. Again, I think the winner of this game is going to be Bucks by 4. So we'll just leave it at that. And can't wait to commentate some more football on Sunday. Hope to see you there.